Welcome to the Storage Networking Industry Association. We are happy that you've decided to join our community and look forward to your valued participation and contribution in helping SNIA to be the globally recognized and trusted authority for storage leadership, standards, and technology expertise. The video you are watching is the SNIA Primary Representative Training. This is part of our new membership training series, which consists of the general membership training video, the technical work group participant training, this video, the primary representative training, which there is a prerequisite, which is the general membership training video, which hopefully you've already watched. And we also have a twig leadership training, and coming soon will be a forum initiative committee training video. This video will cover several different topics. It will cover your role as the primary representative for your company within the SNIA, your My Company page, the SNIA intellectual property policy, which is very important, the technical work group participation, special request, promoting SNIA opportunities within your company, what happens when, best practices, and your SNIA support team. As the primary representative for your company within the SNIA, you are the main point of contact for communications from SNIA staff. You are also responsible for the ownership, management, and maintenance of your company's SNIA membership. If your current primary representative leaves your company, it is very important that you select a new primary representative as soon as possible and inform the SNIA staff of it. As the primary rep, you have access to the My Company page. Log into the Members section of the SNIA website and click on the Company Admin in the upper left of the page. As a primary rep, you are the only person that has access to this page. This page will show you your company profile and a list of primary contacts for your company in case you have more than one. The company tasks that you can perform from this page include manage your user lists. This is a very important task to be considered to take care of when you have people from your company that leave your company and they had, let's say, a login to the SNIA website. If they're no longer with your company, it's very important that you go in and deactivate anybody that's no longer with your company so they no longer have access to the SNIA members-only area. You can also export a user list, find out who from your company are actually participating in SNIA activities. The other thing you can do is export a list of users and find out what work groups they're participating in. There's a lot of useful information. This is very useful when it comes at the end of the year, time to renew your SNIA membership. You can go in and see who's been involved in SNIA inside your company and the value you're receiving from your SNIA membership. Another important thing that you need to know about as the SNIA primary representative is the SNIA intellectual property policy. Please review and become familiar with SNIA's intellectual property policy. It's located in the corporate information page on the public website. It is very important to understand your company's obligations. The purpose of this IP policy is to facilitate the development of SNIA architecture and SNIA software and to enable the SNIA and its members to reproduce, distribute, and use such architecture and software. When you do read this IP policy, it's very important that you also, talk with your company lawyer to make sure they are familiar with it also. Technical work group participation. As a primary representative, there's some very important things about technical work groups that you need to be aware of. As the primary representative for your company, we give you the ability to control what technical work groups employees from your company can join. You may request that SNIA apply one of the following 3 responses for join requests that we receive from employees of your company to each specific SNIA technical work group. You can have us automatically approve a join request for a specific work group. You can have us ask you as the primary representative via email for permission to approve the join request, or you can have us automatically deny the request and inform you via email and the person making the request that they have been denied and they should contact you for further information. Control is located at the following URL, https://www.surveymonkey.com/r/TWG ACCESS. For technical work groups that your company is not a member of, the SNIA IP policy permits attendance as a monitor for up to 2 technical work group meetings in a 12-month period. This is per work group. Attendance is considered to be in person or by telephone, and attendance is based on company attendance, not individual attendance. So if 2 people from your company attended at different times in a 12-month period, that counts as 2 attendance, even though it was 2 different people for your company. The chair will inform you of the current meeting status of your company and will let you know if this is the 3rd time that your company has attended their TWIG meeting in a 12-month period. As a primary representative, you will receive several special requests during your membership via email from SNIA staff. These 2 types of special requests are as follows. One of the requests that you will receive is a request for IP disclosures for specifications. There's 2 types of IP disclosure requests, periodic and final. While a spec is still in draft form and it's still under development, we will send out a periodic request for disclosure to make sure that we can identify any IP that's in the spec while it's still under development. And then when a spec is finally done and is sent out for membership vote, we also issue a final request for disclosure. The request for disclosure is a 60-day review period. In regards to responding to the IP disclosure request, please refer to the SNIA IP policy and advice from your corporate attorney. They will explain to you what you have to do and what you're required to do. Another type of request you will receive is membership vote for specifications and software. You will only receive this if your company is a voting company. This is a 60-day ballot period, and quorum is required, so please respond to the membership vote request. Abstention votes count toward reaching quorum. If your company is a voting member, you are eligible to vote on the following: Board of Directors and Technical Council elections, SNIA annual meeting and meeting minutes approval, changes to SNIA bylaws, certain sections only, and the IP policy, TWIG Forum Initiative Committee leadership elections. Quorum is required on all these types of ballots, so please respond to membership vote request. Abstention votes count towards reaching quorum. There are many SNIA opportunities available for employees of your company. Product management and engineering may be interested in this technical activities via technical work groups, forums, initiatives, or committees, including draft technical specifications for public review. A lot of times during the development of a specification, while it's still in development, we will actually put the specification in draft form out for public technical review. It'd be great to hear from your company on your perspectives on the draft copy that's out for public review, especially if you're not participating in the technical work group. For your events and marketing people, there's speaking and sponsorship opportunities at SNIA and industry conferences. You can write SNIA white papers by working with your SNIA technical work group, forum, or initiative. You can present at popular SNIA webcasts on SNIA Bright Talk channel. And you can author SNIA contributed articles. A lot of great opportunities here for your events and marketing people. In regards to employees of your training department, they can participate in the development and delivery of SNIA vendor-neutral tutorials. Your social media person in your company can join our social media ambassador program and assist in cross-promotion. Occasionally, SNIA member companies get acquired. What happens when your company merges with another SNIA member? One primary representative needs to be identified to the SNIA so they can assist us in voting and billing, updates, logos, company names posted, and so forth. Leadership roles, bylaws, and policies and procedures address changes required in roles when more than one company representative results in a leadership role for the board, technical council, and committee/technical work group chairs. Membership fees. No automatic credits for a partial year. Discuss with membership services for special considerations. Overall fairness is the objective. Next billing cycle is adjusted for combined entity. Base membership, forums, initiatives also. Intellectual property obligations. Combined entities should revisit TWIGs to be part of and make changes if appropriate. What happens when your company ceases to be a member? Your company membership listing on SNIA.org is removed. Payment of any outstanding fees are collected. All company member SNIA login accounts are deactivated. Intellectual property obligations remain. IP obligations remain for the period of time your company was a member for all the opted-in technical work groups. Confidentiality. Anything learned, downloaded, and shared in-house from the member side of SNIA remains confidential, not to be shared outside your company nor disclosed publicly. Contributions can still be made through the SNIA feedback portal. You will still have access to public review draft copies of specifications as they are made available. If signing the Contributor License Agreement, CLA, you can be part of a SNIA software project. Copyright. SNIA public materials referenced in your materials are permitted. SNIA support team. Support is just an email or phone call away. Your main SNIA support contacts are Michael Oroz, Executive Director, Michael Meliti, Business Operations, Aaron Weiner and Marty Fulton, Membership, Kelly Martin, Business Services and Accounting, Arnold Jones, Technical Programs. You can get access to the list of staff people at http://www.snia.org/staff. Some primary rep best practices. We always like to share some best practices to help you in your primary representative role. Establish a yearly budget. Invoices arrive in October for payment in November to be a member in good standing December 1st of fiscal year. Understand your company's policies and process to process an invoice. Budget can include membership fees, sponsorship, travel budget, and head count. From the company admin page, you should conduct a yearly review of your company roster and prune employees no longer involved. Quarterly, you should convene an in-house meetings to review strategic SNIA projects and your company resource alignment and objectives. Make sure that your company is involved in all the important SNIA projects, especially as technical work groups take on new activities and start new specifications. Review the SNIA website and form an initiative web pages to verify SNIA is displaying your company's logos, specifically the most current version. Thank you. I hope this video will make your role as the primary representative for your company in the SNIA a lot easier. If you have any feedback and/or questions, please contact Membership Services at members@snia.org.